Here we are again with the Dell Inspiron 9100. Today we're going to attempt to install Windows 7. At this point, Windows XP has been successfully installed. I have not done the drivers or the service pack or anything like that yet, but it installed with no trouble and it seems to work fine. So let's go ahead and install Windows 7. I'm not sure if this machine will boot off of a USB. I don't know if it has the capability of doing that. It may be too old, but we'll see. The CMOS battery also needs to be replaced, which is probably going to start causing some issues eventually. Oh, there it is. This is only USB 2, so it's not going to go very fast. If this was USB 3, the bar just flies across, but we're way before that with this unit. Jeez, this is taking even longer than the CD did. Or maybe this is normal, I really don't remember. It's been quite a while since I've installed Windows 7 on a machine of this specification. In fact, this may be the oldest machine I've ever installed Windows 7 on. I used to have, I still have somewhere, a Dell Optiplex 745 which had a Pentium D in it, and that I ran Windows 7 on for a while. I think that before this one, or next to this one, would be the oldest one that I installed Windows 7 on. But that's fun. If it takes some time, it's no big deal, as long as it works. Now it looks like it's going to work. Usually if it gets past the point where the orbs fill up and turn into the Windows flag, it will work correctly. Well, sure enough, there it goes. Alright, everything looks normal so far. This is really cool. I've wanted to try this for so many years. Okay, so we'll do a custom, and then we're going to go into our unallocated space. And let's see what happens. I'm just going to quick through this because I've shown Windows 7 install on camera plenty of times. There's nothing particularly interesting about it, so I'll just quick through this and then I'll pick up on the video once it's ready to be manipulated again. Okay, it looks like it's installed, and it installed pretty quickly too. Certainly a lot faster than the XP did off of the CD. The time is wrong, but it's, it's just going to keep going wrong because of the CMOS battery. Okay, let's see what kind of drivers we have, if any. Oh, we have most of them. Well, we don't have a good graphics driver, but we have the basics of what we would need. Okay, well, let me plug in the network, and I'll go ahead and grab Service Pack 1 and we'll get that installed. Okay, that's working correctly. Okay, we're into the software folder now. And I'm going to put the resolution up a little bit higher so it's easier to work. Alright, that's not the correct resolution. It's blurry, but it'll make it a little bit easier here. Okay, so this is a dual core Pentium 4. Well, I think it's a hyper threaded. I don't necessarily think it's two physical cores. I don't know. 3.2 gigahertz. 3.2 was one of the faster. Huh? It's already installed. Oh, okay, cool. Good enough. I didn't realize my image was Service Pack 1. For some reason I thought it was not. I think 3.4 was the highest that that they were offered, Pentium 4s. So let's go ahead and grab the update agent update. We'll run this, and then we'll do a check for updates and see if it'll bring in a new graphics chip. I'm gonna have to reset the date and time for that to work properly. See if it'll do it by itself. It usually doesn't work when it's this far off. Oh, it worked. Everything is working really good so far. It's not really a good thing to say. Something I'm sure will go wrong any soon, but so far, not bad. Okay. The icon said hyper-threading, so it is a hyper-threaded Pentium 4. Even though this is a flash memory drive, it's still going to be kind of on the slow side because we're still limited by the IDE interface. Okay, I like to go here and turn the updates to never, because sometimes it'll interfere with itself if it's on automatic. Okay, and now we're going to give it one more reboot just to make sure that it's not going to be checking for updates by itself. Okay. I'll let that sit and see what comes up. Okay, so we got some updates here, about 180 of them. So I want to look for a graphics driver here. I don't see a graphics driver here. Here it is. The 9700 series, 9600 series driver. It's only 10.5 megs. Alright, let's install that. And see what happens. I did decrease the resolution. I changed it to Windows Classic because it was running pretty slow because there's only 1 gigabyte of memory. I think I'm going to have to eat the price and order another stick of memory for it, because one, you get away with one on Windows XP, that's fine, but one is just really going to struggle under Windows 7, even under the x86 architecture. Well, we certainly have a graphics driver now. The screen is sharp and at a normal resolution. We'll activate it later. I don't have the product key down here at the moment. I know it's important. I'll use it. Just give me a break. It's supposed to give me 30 days. The screen resolution is 1680 by 1050. I believe there was a configuration of this laptop that had a 1920 by 1080 screen. I doubt we'll get Aero, but let's see. Huh, we got Aero. Unbelievable. Look at that. I'm really surprised. I'm really quite surprised. I didn't think that the chip had enough power to do that. Now, I've turned off a lot of the graphics features, so it's not animating the windows or anything. And I'm sure I'm probably going to have to keep that off in order for it to run halfway decent, but let's just see how well it will draw a window here with all this stuff on. Huh, that's not bad at all. And there's the telephone. While I was talking on the phone, I ran the assessment and it came back with a 3.8, which is not bad. So I think, which is really a testament to the power of this machine in the era, I think if I can get some more memory, this will in fact run just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the updates. It's going to take some time. And you can see the drive is only a 5.9, and that's because of the IDE interface. But a 5.9 is not bad. In fact, that's what I find working with a SATA drive, a mechanical SATA drive. I find that a 5.9 is typically the highest I really see, like with a 7200 RPM drive or something like that. So it's not as fast as typical solid state drive would be, but it's still plenty fast. So this is just going so well as far as the software is concerned, and I'm really surprised that it decided to draw arrow with no troubles. So great. So I'm going to cut this video off here. I'll run through the updates on Windows 7, get that all up to date. I'll run through the updates on Windows XP. Yeah, maybe I'll do the updates on XP on video because I don't know if that's going to work. So I'll try that, and then I'm going to try to order some more RAM.